My name is Puitra, daughter of Marimuthu, and my metric number is D57620. Today I would like to present about issue in fisheries. In this presentation, I would like to touch two parts, which is local issue and also global issue. Let's begin the presentation with local issue, which is happening in Malaysia. The very first local issue is fish stock depletion. This is happened because of overfishing and also pollution, which means human source and also natural source. Why overfishing is happening? Because humans are always need much more whatever they need. For example, if they need a particular fish because it's very tasty and they really need that fish much as they can for they eat and satisfied. But what happened to the reproduction? Because of this, fish stock depletion is happened. Next, one of the famous issue that going in Malaysia is disease, which is TILV, tilapia leg virus, particularly for tilapia, and also EMS, early mortality syndrome, and also white spot. These both affect the prawn. And tilapia leg virus is one of the famous diseases in Malaysia, and also it affects the famous marketable fish, which is tilapia Orychromis niloticus. Because of this, our economy is dropped. And the next famous issue that happened in Malaysia is non-compliance toward halal aquaculture. This is one of the important issue that going in Malaysia because halal is very important in Malaysia, and also this halal issue is came from the feed. Because of the pellet is the half of the 70% of the price of the aquaculture, what they started to do is giving the fat of pig, which is haram to them, and this is become the halal issue for them. Main issue is uses of trawls. Why it's become an issue, especially bottom trawl. The main issue that caused because it spoiled the benthic and also all the coral reef. Besides that, the fishery impact on the ecosystem of bottom trawl is poor selectivity and also bycatch. And the next issue that happened in Malaysia is technology tools disseminate information. For sure, technology help them, but unfortunately not for all the aquaculturists because not all have the suitable technology. Besides, the next issue is contamination or the pollution. It can be divided into two: organic contamination and also suspended solid. Okay, when it's come to organic contamination, it's animal waste and it's nature. But what happened to the suspended solid? It definitely because of human resources. For example, the problem that happened in the river in Johor. What happened? They just purposely release all the unwanted suspended into the river, and all the about 1 ton of fish dead. And according to the Environmental Act Quality 1974, it actually not good, and also it shouldn't be done by all the industry, even human. And this is one of the famous issues that are happening in Malaysia nowadays, which is bycatch. Bycatch defined as creatures that are accidentally taken by broad sweeping fishing technique like gill net and also bottom trawl, but are not targeted by the fisheries. Definitely it's not targeted, but it's accidentally happened. They caught the turtle, dolphin, whale, which are one of the animals that are extinct, and fishery impact on the ecosystem is bycatch. Furthermore, the next issue is habitat destruction. Besides the trawl, tourism also play the main role in habitat destruction, such as construction of the building. According to the Act of Fishery 1985, Marine Park section, it not permitted to anchor a boat on coral reef. Next is the issue of plastic in marine, especially in Malaysia Ocean. Malaysia is the 8th largest contribution of plastic marine waste to the ocean according to the report. All of the rubbish in the Port Klang region originate from the Klang River, which has recorded breaking 15.3 million of kg plastic waste. Besides that, the next issue is ghost fishing. Where smaller animals become intelligent in the abdominal net, larger predator in quest of prey become intelligent in the net as well. This can result cascade of injury or the fatalities. The last local issue is zoning. Under the Fisheries Act 1985, the Department of Fisheries of Malaysia manage and regulate marine capture fisheries. The DOF established 4 zones marine protected, zone A, B, C and D. But unfortunately, not all fishermen are following this because they want to get extra profit. And now let's look into what are the global issues. Firstly is overfishing. The population of the human are increasing and the demand of food intake also increase, and the main protein source are fish. So definitely the demand of fish are also increasing. The technology made in advance and it also resulted in industrial fishing industry capable to eradicating the whole fish population. And the next main issue in global wise is fishing gear. The kind of fishing gear used by angler has significant influence on bycatch rate and also environmental damage. For example, in Canada, to get ground fish, they are using bottom trawl, bottom gill net and so forth, which definitely affect the environment, especially the benthic environment. Next issue is habitat damage. Unsustainable fishing technique like bottom trawling, dragging, many destroy this ecosystem in seconds despite the fact that often take 1,000 years to develop. Besides, tourism also played a major role. For example, in Australia, one of the famous tourism place of coral reef, when it comes to tourism, everyone having more incentive to tourism because of the economy, which means the money. So the natural parameter also play a major role, such as increase the temperature because of ozone layer. This all become an effect on habitat damage. Not only in Malaysia, in worldwide bycatch becoming one of the main problem in fisheries. According to the fisheries law refer to federal and state rules that government commission the recreational fishing such as a license permit catfish and also fishing season date. Bycatch account for over a quarter of the global catch, around 30 million ton of toast bag each year. Fishery impact on the ecosystem is bycatch, which reduce the population even the particular species such as turtle. Next issue is environmental changes. While pollution is reflected in climate change to complement indirect route, changes in water quality have a more direct impact on fishes. This issue really make us scared for everyone, which is risk of fish extinction. According to the Jackson 2001 journal, around 20% of all freshwater fish species are considered threatened by extinction globally. And the second thing is, these are the fishes that are going to extinct in future. Next global issue is marine pollution. Chemical and debris are two most common sources of pollution in our ocean. When human activities such as fertilization usage on farm result in chemical runoff into a stream that eventually flow into the ocean, this sort of pollution happen. Besides is reduction of fish size. This is happen especially in ornamental fish. For example, to make a different color. When they want a different color, they started to make a different species. What will happen when it already have its juvenile? They will mate into another juvenile, another adult and adult, so the reduction of sizes happen. And the next global issue that happened globally is presence of invasive alien species. Invasive alien species after habitat loss are the second most serious danger in biodiversity according to the World Conservation Union. Example of alien species is thorn morocco, a small fish often native from Eastern Asia that has escaped from a garden pond and now threatens the native fish species. And the last global issue is commercial whaling. Nowadays, it's become one of the recreational thing, especially in Japan and Iceland, to continue engage with the commercial whaling. But what's the issue is nowadays whale is one of the extinct animal. So this is the reason why commercial whaling has become one of the main issue in global wise. That's all from me. Thank you for lending me your ears, doctor. Thank you.